Yep, and so begins our camping trip. I'm stranded on an island. There's Brett somewhere out there. Now I've got a shit ton of stuff to set up. I don't even know where to start. Some stuff there, some stuff up there. We've got fridges without generators because that's on the next boat. We've got about an hour before the Cardwell Marina gets too high and dry with the low tide. So he's racing back now there to pick up another load. The old man. Yep, and I'm here alone. Sweet.
You hurt me, you did, several times. It hurts to admit that we're no different. I find it hard to commit, but you don't even try. Still I'm better with than without you. Oh, I'm on it, I want it, but why do you seem to call in your eyes? I can't tell if you're here or you're out there. Do you wanna be out there? You don't need to be Prince Charming to me. I just need this to be real. I don't need no fairy tale. You don't need to kill a dragon for me. Ooh, I don't need no fairy tale.
Brother and I took the first load across with all the stuff for camping. Probably a little bit too much. The boat couldn't get in the plane. It took us a good 2.5 hours when it should have taken us about half an hour, 45 minutes. So dropped the stuff off with me. Then he went back and grabbed the old man and a few other things that we needed, like water. There's a water tank here, runs off the roof, so you can boil it to drink. There's undercover areas, seating, a nice table. It's a fantastic bay. It's very, very calm in the mornings, as you can see through here. We got our campsite just over here on our right-hand side. It's a lovely spot. But right now, battery's dead in the boat, so that's really handy. And that piece of shit motor, that has now decided to cack on us. So we're gonna try and repair that this morning, see what's going on. We're not exactly sure what it is yet. It's either a fuel issue or a filter issue. So hopefully it's not spark plugs. We've only got one of them, so we're gonna try and figure that out if it is. Other than that, the sandflies are smashing us this morning. They've been pretty good so far. And yeah. Hey, good morning.
Time to get up. Look at this guy. About 7 o'clock, 10 to 7.
Night one.
Dad wanted to go back to sleep very early.
Did you cuddle?
A little bit.
Yeah, did you fart?
Yeah, a little bit.
Day two. We couldn't find any fish in the morning. We really suck at fishing, well, we thought we did, until later today we decided to go and get some live bait and change the world. So we've gone to fish
How was that Macushla?
It was pretty good. We got on the plane at 6 knots getting here with 2 loads, heavy as. Took too much gear.
How many barra did you catch?
I caught 500 barra, won the barra comp. I met
big
a
ones, didn't you?
nice bloke called Ian at the pylon today. Thought it was his land. Good sized barra that we missed, that Ryan missed, that you missed. Biggest barra, me, because I caught 2 or 3 of them, so combined barra limit.
And you learnt to know how to work that
Throw a
bloody
cast
fish
net,
finder.
thanks to Ryan Moody. We learned how to throw a cast net properly. So Macushla's good. I'd come here again. Definitely fish bigger tides with bigger run.
Got bitten by a spider?
Because of this bay, yep, we got bitten by spiders. Probably whitetail. Careful, be careful. It's going to jump out.
Ooh,
Yeah.
What do you rate Hinchinbrook compared to the Cape?
Macushla, this is just one.
It's pretty good. You got water, you got this undercover area, you got the table.
It's all different.
You're only half an hour from land to get more fuel if you need it. The rock bars don't fish as well. But we could have been fishing at the wrong time. You would have thought neeps were good for it, but
Yeah.
anyway, that's what you get. You come here again, definitely.
It's easy. It's not far, is it?
No.
Really?
It's hard fishing with you, Dad.
I know it is hard fishing with me because you've got to keep up to the fishing standard that I really need from you. I don't like this newfound technology that you blokes use all the time.
And look, we've even got some grunter from
I don't
today.
like being told how to catch fish from my 2 boys.
We've even got some grunter from today that I provided, so bloody beautiful.
I don't wanna be caught up inside your self-righteous symphony.
Hey guys, Ryan here. It's our last day at Macushla here on Hinchinbrook Island. We've been here for a week now. Brother and Dad, they've pissed off. That is not them. They've gone to do the first trip of the running back of all the supplies and goods we brought out here to camp for a week. It's been a great trip. It's always good to get out with family, especially from Brother and Dad. Dad's getting a bit older, a bit grumpier. The camping facilities are great here. We've got undercover cooking areas, there's a picnic table. Just up the hill is a toilet as well, so it's quite handy to have something like that, especially in your camping ground. Gives you a bit of luxury compared to what we're used to. There is a croc fence around the camping ground, which gives you a little bit of confidence in sleeping at night, especially if you're on a swag or a small tent like we have been. We did get permissions from the rangers to bring out a generator to power our fridges. As you're probably aware, you can't really live off the land for more than 7 days just on a block of ice. So we just spoke to the local land and sea rangers who gave us permission. They were more than happy to have us here. They came out and checked on us once as well. Fishing hasn't been too fantastic this trip. Unfortunately, the tides have been neap, so they haven't had too much run. We found some in rock bars, we found on some of the drains coming off into the creeks. We've been catching mangrove jack just out here on the beach. Barra through the day. We've caught a few different sort of species, from nannagai, fingermark, flag, cod, you name it. There's been everything in this system, including big sharks and a big mako shark, which took us for a bit of a spin. Just things you need to be careful around here. It's prone for death adders. We've come through on the first night, we found one that we had to get rid of. It was in the campsite. Other than that, we've had the goannas running around, getting into all our food boxes. The marsh flies are pretty fierce, early morning, late afternoon. Other than that, they're all right. Same with sandflies, they haven't been too bad. And mosquitoes, I don't think we've really had much of a problem at all. The biggest thing you need to be concerned about is the crocodiles. You get a bit complacent around here, and only last night we had 2 come through and check out the campsites just sitting out the front of us between the boats. But other than that, just be croc-wise as usual. But other than that, a week over here on Hinchinbrook, it has been fantastic. It's good to get away. It's always good to get away with my brother and Dad, spend time with the family. But ultimately, I think it's time to go home, have a decent shower, have a rest, clean up, and then drive home. Until next time.